starting to feel like the rut now. I'm actually a little nervous to even do the interview. It's just perfect conditions. We had a major front come through this morning. It was up to 74 degrees yesterday. It's in the low 40s right now, so literally 30 degrees cooler than it was yesterday at this time. We're supposed to clear out tonight. We're supposed to have major frost in the morning. So aside from a few more leaves being on the trees, it feels like the rut. I mean, we're only 10 days away from the pre-rut. Getting a lot of bucks on the camera down here on the scrape too. And I'm not sure that there's anything that we're going to target that's coming in yet, but there's quite a few bucks. There's one 4-year-old 8-point I'm hoping to get a better look at, a close look. So we're enjoying this fall weather. I mean, this is fall setting in right here, and a really good cold front in the middle of the week. Gotta find good luck tonight, because I've got the ultimate hat. Look at this thing. I feel fortunate to wear all this cool gear, but I'll tell you what, this hat is awesome. So we finally got some temperatures that I could justify wearing it. I'm not going to wear it when it's 75, so it's finally cool enough. So I think that's a good sign when we're wearing this hat. It's a good sign. Well, we were very fortunate last night. Had a run-in with a 5-year-old buck, Diego. And he was one that was on our hit list. He's 5 years old. We've had 3 years of pictures of him. And he came in a little bit low light, but he walked by 10 yards in front of the stand, and I passed him up. I think Dylan's probably wondering why I passed him up, and maybe I'll regret that later in the year, but I feel truly blessed to have spent time in the stand watching Diego. In fact, I got to watch him with the binoculars for over a half hour after he passed. So he made a scrape. He made more rubs and scrapes going down the hill. So very good opportunity to spend some time watching one of the local giants. I don't feel he's in the top 10%. We hunt in an area where there are some 6-year-olds out there, some other 5-year-olds, a few 4-year-olds. I mean, it's not like we have 10 of them, but we have a handful. In between the two properties that we hunt, there's opportunity to run into one of those true giants, one of the really big bucks. And Diego's a big one. 2-3 weeks from now, I'd be happy to end my season with him right now, but it was October 12th. The season's young, and we have a lot of seat time that we can put in. And so part of that, watching him, watching his movements, felt truly blessed. When I finally passed him up, I kind of, was indecisive the whole time, which usually means it's good reason to pass him up. Set my bow down and closed my eyes and said thanks to God. for the opportunity to be out in the woods and even just see that buck. So, all in all, didn't shoot anything, but one of my best hunts ever. And to spend time watching a true 5-year-old buck that we have the history with, and I have a feeling we'll run into him again. And if not, then great to see him. One of the things when we were walking out, we were walking through the pasture and down, several hundred yards from where we saw Diego. And I told Dylan we looked up on a little hump, a little knoll out in the pasture, and I first saw Diego 3 hunting seasons ago mounting a doe as I was walking out, kind of against the starlight, and it was kind of cool. So it brought back memories, and start thinking about the pictures of them, and you get to know these deer. You kind of get to know their personalities. He happened to be in an area last night where we hadn't seen him before, but he's part of the same area. I believe it's because we shot a 5-6-year-old buck out of there last year. I think Diego slotted into that spot. He's expanded his territory around there, and I think he's really slotted in there, so we'll probably see him again. But the cold front was awesome. It was a pinpoint. We were out in that cold front. We happened to pull the trail cameras, and last Saturday he was out in shooting light in that same exact spot making a scrape. So, and that was a cold front. Cold front on Saturday. We had a cold front during the middle of the week. We actually pushed off the stand use. So we hunted this morning on another property. They've been doing a lot of logging next door for 3 or 4 months. Really relocated the deer herd. And so a lot of people think, well, we'll do some logging, and if you're out there for a week or two cutting wood and firewood, the deer will come back. They come back right away. But when you're displacing them for 3 or 4 months, I'm not sure. It's October 13th today. I'm not sure they'll even recover by the rut. I think next year they'll start moving back into normal, but it's pretty slow on the property. So the tale of 2 properties. We're seeing great bucks on the one. The other buck's real slow morning. We're actually going back to the other one, hunting different level tonight. And so that's what we'll do a lot of times, is skip back and forth between properties, but also hunt levels. 300 feet in elevation difference between the top and the bottom. We were hunting one elevation last night. We'll hunt a different one tonight, different entrance, exit, and we'll see what's there. Might even get to see Diego again in better lighting. As you can see in the footage is a little bit low light, but plenty of light to shoot them, and also get to observe them for a long time. And I can tell you those 5-year-olds are steady movements, they're calculated movements, they're slow, they're determined. The attitude that they have is just awesome, and that's part of the experience. We had a great experience last night, and I still have a tag. So we get to hunt more and possibly experience a lot of other cool things.